And do hereby bequeath my house at Oyster Cove, together with all its appurtenances, to my niece, Rebecca Boone. Signed and sealed in the presence of witnesses, Peter Muldoon Hogan. You're a very lucky woman, Mrs. Boone.
Uncle Peter. He moved back to Ireland several years ago. I had no idea he owned any property in America.
Has a deed been recorded in Mrs. Boone's name yet?
I have the records right here. There's a tenant been living in the house. He's been sending his rent to Ireland. That's something else we'll have to straighten out.
Does this mean we'll have to live here instead of Boonesboro?
Well, since your father is now representing Kentucky in the Virginia Assembly, we might use the Hogan place as our home in the East.
Oh, no, Becky. If I live in the East, I can't represent Kentucky. If the place has any value, I think we'd better sell it.
Daniel Boone, who inherited this property, you or me?
We're not sure yet if anyone did.
Oh, yes, you can be sure. Here it is, notice of probate filed 6 months ago. Oyster Cove is yours, Mrs. Boone, all right and legal. Here is the key to front door.
Oh, I can hardly wait to see it. Oyster Cove. A cozy cottage right by the sea. It must be a lovely place.
And as tall as a mountain was he. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone was a doer, what a dream comer, truer was he. Daniel Boone, Daniel Boone.
Oh, what could be keeping your father?
I see him, Ma. Hey, Pa! Pa, we're over here, Pa!
Here you are. If it interests you, Mrs. Boone, the horse's name is Merwin.
Hey, Pa! The horse is named Merwin!
Come on, Israel, climb in. Hurry up, son. Oh, we're all ready, Dan.
Becky, I know how anxious you are to see what your Uncle Hogan left you, but I'm afraid we're going to have to put it off for today.
Why?
Oh, business of the legislature.
But you said the assembly was in recess today.
It is, but the governor's taken advantage of that recess to call a committee to consider the Kentucky resolution, and I have to be there. That's why I was elected.
Yes, of course you do.
Oh, crying, Anthony.
I'm awfully sorry, Becky.
It's not your fault, Dan. I suppose the assembly will be in session again tomorrow.
I'm afraid so. I won't be able to get away till the end of the week.
Oh, wait a minute. Dan, as long as we've already rented the horse and the buggy, why can't Israel and I go along?
Just the two of you?
Why not? I can drive a buggy.
Sure, Pa. And I want to see our new house.
Well, I don't know. It's a lonesome drive in the country out to Oyster Cove. I'm not sure I like the idea.
That's because we've been living in Kentucky where there might be an Indian behind every tree. Oh, Dan, this is civilized country.
Sure, Pa. There's nothing else to do in town.
Well, I suppose you're right. I guess I'm just not accustomed to being left behind.
Well, I'm very accustomed to it and would like a change.
All right. All right, up you go. Don't fritter away your time. I want you back by dark.
Bye, Pa.
sure this is the way?
Pa was right. This sure is lonely country.
Israel?
A black cat brings bad luck.
Oh, Israel, you know better than to believe things like that.
Well, sometimes it's fun to believe them.
All right, just so long as it's for fun.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You could turn around and back Merwin over the cat's trail.
Israel. Oh, Merwin, oh!
We've already crossed it, Ma.
There's something wrong with Merwin.
I'll go see Ma. Loose shoe, Ma. It's that old black cat.
Oh, Israel, that's nothing but a coincidence. We'll just have to lead Merwin to the nearest farmhouse.
What farmhouse?
Oh, come on, Israel. We're just... Hello there. I wonder if you could help us. Our horse seems to be losing a shoe.
Bring him over here.
It's the front one.
I'll need a hammer.
I'll get him, mister.
This is wonderfully kind of you.
Sure.
I'm Mrs. Daniel Boone, and this is my son, Israel.
Name's Maddox.
Perhaps you could tell us where Oyster Cove is.
Not far. Just follow the shoreline.
That is where the Hogan place is, isn't it?
Did you say Hogan Place?
Yes, Peter Hogan. I'm not even sure it's called that now, though. He has lived there for several years. Perhaps you know the tenant, Mr. Hiram Grover.
He's dead.
Dead? But the letter that came with the deed... I'm sorry. I'm Peter Hogan's niece, and he left me the property in his will. And the letter said there was a... But if Mr. Grover's dead, who's been paying the rent?
Wouldn't know about that.
You mean the house has been sitting there empty?
As far as I know these past few years. I don't think it'd be a good idea for you and the boy to go out there alone.
Why not? You must have some reason for saying that.
No need to frighten the boy. But ever since Hiram Grover's body was found... I mean, ever since Hiram Grover died, people hereabouts don't come near the place.
You mean the place is haunted?
Israel, don't be foolish. Is that what they think, Mr. Maddox?
That's what they say. And from what I've seen and heard, I don't blame them.
Thank you for fixing the horseshoe. Come along, Israel. The afternoon's half gone already.
What are we gonna do, Ma? Go back to Williamsburg and wait till Pa can come with us?
After coming all this way? Certainly not. We're at least gonna have a look at the place.
Come on, Ma. Sure is spooky.
Easy, Merwin.
Easy.
He'll settle down.
The house, I mean.
It isn't quite what I expected. Let's have a look. Here, you better tie Merwin to that hitching post.
Some hitching post.
Uncle Peter was a seafaring man. He collected things like that from all over the world.
Looks like Mr. Maddox is telling the truth, Ma. About Grover being dead. Nobody's been living here for a long time. What is it, Ma?
There's someone in there looking at us.
It's real. It's all right, Ma. I know what it is. It's a mirror on the wall. That's all it is. See?
I guess I saw my own reflection.
Who'd you think it was, a ghost?
You mind your manners, young man. It must be bolted on the inside. You wait here. I'll have a look around back. No sign of any back. Israel? 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 Israel! Israel! You scared me to death. How did you get in here?
Through there. It opened by itself.
Israel, you saw me try the key. I couldn't unlock it.
Maybe that's because it wasn't even locked. It was stuck.
Then why would it suddenly decide to open by itself?
Well, when I opened up the window, I could have sent a draft through the air and blown it open. See?
Thank heavens I have you to explain. Let's take a quick run through the house so we can tell your father about it. Then I think we'd better start back while there's still a little light left.
I'll bolt this door so it doesn't happen again.
Israel? Look, these are lovely cane-back chairs. You know, this place could be quite attractive if it were cleaned up. Let's see if we can find a broom closet. Oh, good. A broom, dust cloth, mop, Yeah, I guess just about everything we need.
Gosh, Ma, you're not thinking of starting to clean house, are you?
Goodness, no. We haven't time. I'd just like to know what we need next time we come.
Mom? How long does it take wine to evaporate?
I don't know. It's certainly not years.
Maybe somebody busted in wanting a place to stay, same as we did.
Perhaps. What's that?
I don't know, maybe some kind of doorbell.
Who'd be visiting?
Well, I don't know.
Daniel, you did a fine day's work for your constituents.
Well, thank you, Evans.
How about joining us at the tavern for a drink?
Thank you, fellas. With that storm coming up, I'm pretty sure Becky got back early, and I know she'll want to tell me about this house she inherited.
Yeah, I'll bet you will.
To tell you the truth, I'm kind of interested in hearing about it myself.
See you tomorrow.
There's no one there. There isn't any kind of bell anyway.
It's coming from upstairs.
It does seem to be coming from upstairs.
What should we do, leave?
No. At least not until I find out what it is. This is my house. It's probably some natural explanation. You wait here. Now we'll just see.
Who's that?
Why, that's Uncle Peter himself, just as I remember him. Well, at least I know what that is. It's a loose shutter. All broken.
Look, Ma, there's a boat out there. That's what's doing it. It's moving all by itself. But how?
I don't know. Unless there's something in the attic.
It's all right, Ma. I know what it is.
You do?
Yes. Pa told me about it. Dr. Benjamin Franklin having something like this. It's electrical.
Well, that doesn't reassure me one little bit.
Well, this rod is connected to a lightning rod on top of the roof. And when it gets electrified, it draws a metal ball towards it. And as soon as the metal ball touches it... See? It's just because of all the lightning and thunder.
Never knew you knew so much, Israel. There's one thing I do know. I'm going to stop imagining things. Before that thunder and lightning gets worse, let's get out of here. Come on, son. Here, Israel, put this poker back. Hurry, Israel. It's going to pour any minute. here it comes! The porch, quickly!
Your wife's a sensible woman, Mr. Boone. Like as not, this storm came up while she was at the house, and she just stayed till it was over. Didn't you say there was a tenant?
That's right, but all I know about him is his name is Hiram Grover. I sure don't like the idea of him driving back in the dark and in this rain, so I really appreciate the horse. Let's ride out and meet him.
At least your father will be able to find the place when he comes looking for us now. Here, light the fire, Israel. We may as well be comfortable while we wait.
Mr. Grover must have laid the fire just before he was...
Israel, please. Oh, that's a little more cheerful. You know, we can make it more cheerful yet. Guess what we're gonna do?
Give the room a cleaning.
Why not? We're stuck here anyway. It'll make it much more pleasant for your father when he arrives. Know what you can do?
Get a broom and a mop.
You can tell me where this came from.
Here's the last one, Ma. It's all shook out.
Well, now that looks better. At least we haven't been wasting our time. How about something to read till your father gets here?
Just so it's not a ghost story.
Oh, I had no idea your Uncle Peter was such a scholarly man. Oh, here's a good one. Israel?
Yes, Ma. Gosh.
The book. That's what opened it.
No wonder people think this place is haunted.
Oh, bring me a light.
What is it?
It's a cellar. Israel, what do you suppose is in this trunk?
I don't know, Ma. Why don't you open it up and see? The man said Uncle Peter left you the house and all its appurtenances. What's an appurtenances, Ma?
An appurtenance, Israel, is... You might say this trunk is an appurtenance.
see if one's open. We're rich, look! And there's an attic up there. It's probably filled with gold and jewels.
You wait a minute, young man, and be quiet.
What is it, Mom? What's that?
Israel.
Hurry up, Mom!
Why, Israel? Israel!
Come on, Mom!
Hurry, son. Oh, Israel, hurry! Get up! Get up! Get out, Israel! Come on, Mom! My car! Push, Israel!
What book was it? What book?
Push, Israel, push! Push!
Oh, you keep making. Oh, you keep making.
Push, Israel! Hurry, son. Hurry! Quick, son. Hurry, Israel! Hurry! Let me go!
Get away! Get away!
Go, please! Let's go! Let him alone! Let him alone!
I warned you.
Grover! Hiram Grover! I'm Daniel Boone. I'm looking for my wife. Open the door. Grover, I'm Daniel Boone. I'm looking for my wife.
Your wife?
Yeah, she called on you today.
Ain't nobody been here except me.
All day?
All day. Now, just what would your wife be wanting to see me about?
She owns this place now. Peter Hogan, the man you've been renting it from, he died a few months back and willed it to her. He was her uncle.
I didn't know Peter Hogan was dead. I'm sorry to hear it.
You mind if I come in? I found my wife's horse and buggy down the road. You might know where they took refuge in this storm. If you have no objections.
No, none at all. Come in. I know where's around Oyster Cove, Mr. Boone. You can be sure of that. Folks give this place a wide berth. They figure it's haunted.
Oh? You live here, what do you figure?
Queer noises now and then. Lights go on and off. Footsteps. Nothing had hurt me. Like that. Don't know what it is. Ghost, maybe. I get used to it.
Becky!
There's no one around here, Mr. Boone. Leastwise, no one a man could see.
Becky! Israel! Becky! Israel! Becky!
Mr. Boone! I don't like having my word doubted. You take this candle and search the house.
I don't mean to seem doubtful, but it's just that I don't believe in ghosts. Furniture's covered.
Man living alone like me doesn't need a dining room. If you think I'm lying, have a look around.
I have no reason to believe you'd lie to me. I'm just plumb worried, that's all.
I understand. But if it'd put your mind at ease.
Sorry to have troubled you.
No trouble.
They probably stopped at some farmhouse. I'll ask along the way.
storm.
And the boat?
Anchored in the bay. Party coming ashore now. I'll break the news to him. Nothing else comes ashore. You men get that stuff back on board the ship. Peter Hogan is dead, and the place has changed hands. Now you three come with me. Everything goes. Now get to it. I want this place cleaned out before daybreak.
Daybreak ain't come too soon for me. This place gives me the creeps. Hey, what are we gonna do about them two?
They've seen enough to hang us all. Have to get rid of them. When the place is bound to be searched, we'll take them on the boat and lose them at sea.
What about the men?
No need for them to know. Open the chest. Now get in.
Be quiet in there. I wonder what Boone's gonna think when he finds out Hiram Grover's dead.
You think he was talking to a ghost?
After that, this place will really be haunted.
Come on, you men. Hurry it up.
There it is again. That knocking. What is it? Can't be Boone.
Oh, it couldn't be Boone. I saw him drive off. Could be rats. All right, you men, get working.
That wasn't rats. There's somebody in this house. Didn't you say that this woman was Hogan's niece?
What about it?
Well, Hogan's dead. We've got his niece. He's liable to come back and...
Shut up. Who's up there? Three of you men stay here with Gray and watch the stairway. The rest of you come with me. We'll trap who's ever up there. This way. Ray?
Yeah, I'm here.
You see anything?
Nobody's come down the stairs.
You search the house. Be here somewheres.
Keep still there.
Oh, there it is. Hey! God, run for your life! Help! 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 Run for your life! Help! Help! Ghost! Help!
I knew you'd come, Pa. I knew it.
Oh, dear.
Ghost! Ghost! Ghost!
Hey! Get hold of yourself, man. Get hold of yourself. That's no ghost. It's Boone.
Oh.
Come on. Show yourself, Boone. He'll show himself sooner or later. Meanwhile, we got to get rid of his wife and child. Take that chest out of here and onto the boat.
Oh, Daniel, all my pretty things.
Becky, I'm afraid I wrecked your house.
circumstances, I don't think Uncle Peter would mind.
This ought to hold them till the constable comes.
What about the men that got away?
They won't go far. The constable will see to that.
Oh, then let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps.
What's the matter, Becky? I thought you had your heart settled making this your little home in the...
Daniel Boone, that boy's at it again. Israel, you come down here this minute!
Somebody call me, Ma?
Well, imagination has a strange way of playing tricks on you, Becky.
Tricks, Pa?
Yeah, it makes you see and hear things that, Well, it's time we were getting back to Williamsburg.